Hey guys, this is Kripali Patel. I am second year BBLV student of Summarised Law School, Pune, and I am here to tell you about your first Moot court. So this video is not only for the Summarised students but also for all the law students who are confused how to do their first Moot. I'm going to tell my experience, and I think I'm going to make this in different parts. I'm gonna tell you about my first Moot court, my internal first Moot court, and then I'm gonna tell you about how my memorial do's and don't, how to make the memorial. If you want that, I can also make a editing video of the memorial. Let me know in the comment section. And I will tell you about the researcher test, and lastly I will give you the tips for oral pleading. Now I don't want to make it a very big video, so I might make it in certain 1, 2, 3 parts. So yeah, hopefully this video is helpful for you. Hopefully you like this video, whatever I'm gonna make. And without being a buddy person, let's get into it. Yes, so basically I'm gonna tell you about my experience as well, but I will tell you it in between all the tips and advice I'm giving so that you can understand it by examples as well. Illustrations. Law student needs to know illustrations and case laws. Apart from that fact, I'm gonna start with the memorial itself. How to make it, and like the editing process is very different, but like do's and don't of it. But very important thing is, how does the Symbiosis Law School NMS process work, or how does anything in the novice moot court works. So that is because it's only for Symbiosis students. I'm gonna attach at the last of this video, last of the last video of this series. But if any law student needs help with the moot court, I guess I'm going to be helpful for you. Hopefully I'm helpful for you. And if you need anything extra, anything else, if you have any doubts, yeah, you can contact me if you have my number or my Telegram or Instagram, but I am always available with the comment sections. So apart from all that things that I'm going to record in the video, sorry, I'm fixing my hair because my hair is not hairing today. I'm going to tell you, let's get started with the memorial. And yeah, okay, so let's get started with the very first thing which comes first in your mind when we are talking about a moot. So when we are talking about a moot, the very first thing is the preposition. This is my preposition for the first year because I have the whole folder. I don't know if I told you, but I have the whole folder of my Moot, and it's very bikhra hua right now, but hopefully. Okay, let's get with the starts with the preposition. Sorry. Okay, let's get started with the preposition, guys. So basically this is my preposition. As you can know, the first thing you need to do is you have to read the whole preposition once. You won't be able to understand what is going on or what is there if the language is pretty much tough, but if it is easy language, you'll at least know what the facts of the cases are. Second time reading. Before second time reading, go to your issues. There will be the issues given at the last of the preposition for you. We had like four issues, and yeah, so go to your issues, then again read the whole preposition. Next, what you can do is, in third time reading, take your highlighter and take your pens, whatever you are comfortable with, and start marking whatever you think is important. First of all, I marked all the dates and important names, important company names with red pen. I don't know if you're able to see it. Sorry, you won't be able to see it, but yeah, start marking it with red pen. Then next, what you can do is take a highlighter, mark all what the important facts are, mark whatever important situations which arise, or whatever you think is important, mark it. What this helps you with is, because sometimes it's given sections as well, sometimes it is given with different entries and different articles inside of the moot, depends on what your subject of the proposition is. Okay, ours was contract law and tort law, so some sections were given, so mark that up. What is important in that section, it would also be written in that, mark that as well. Now after 3 times of reading, Now what happened in my case is I had a partner. God bless, I had a very good partner for my mood. It went very good for both of us. But the first thing then after the reading of the proposition, sit with your partner. 3 times reading you should do before meeting your partner, or at least 2 times where you are marking everything important, everything. Sit with your partner, talk about what was the case, what you understand the case is, what he understand, or he or she understand what the case is. Okay, now what you can do is decide what issues he or she is taking. My partner was a male, so I'm gonna probably be like he. If it's a female for you, yeah, works. Okay, so what issues he is gonna take, what issues I'm gonna take, I'm gonna divide that up, because we had 4 issues, so 2 issues are covered by him, 2 issues are covered by me. Mostly if you have like 2 topics, we had contract and torts, right? So 1 contract topic was taken by him, 1 tort by him, 1 contract topic by me, 1 contract issue by me. So like 4 issues, 2 of contract, 2 of torts, 1 each were divided between both of us, by us only. Now, which makes it easier, because when you have a partner, you don't have to do the whole mood, you also only have to do like half of the mood, so it makes sense. Now the next thing what you can do with your mood is, when you have discussed, start working on your own issues. You don't have to worry about the issues that are covered by your partner. If you don't have a partner, or if you are gonna work on your mood all alone, you have to focus on all 4 issues. Now this is my proposition, so I'll just show you how I marked it. Like, it's marked with 1 highlighter here, black pen, red pen, and then I have made very important are dates, because dates are very important. You have to have a different section for dates as well, so mark up your dates as well. I have written the dates, I have marked up the dates, then I've used different highlighters. What is important, just mark it with a star. Like, this is just what I did, you can follow it as well, but I would suggest that it's a good thing. Okay, now at the end, so this was the end for the proposition. Now we'll move to the memorial making. So many of you would be wondering what my rank was in oral pleading and memorial making. So because this is about the memorial, I'm just gonna tell you what my and my partner's marks was out of 100. We got 89.25 out of 100 for our memorial. So I know my mistakes as well, so I'm gonna tell you what mistakes to avoid to not get that 10 marks cut off in your memorial. But yes, let's get into the memorial now. Okay, so there are 2 sides in the I forgot to tell you this in proposition. You will get a side if you are respondent or petitioner. According to that, you have to read your proposition, and then read your proposition in a neutral way, but then after, when you are making a memorial, you will have to think as a respondent or as a petitioner, right? So if you are a respondent, which I was, your first page would look like this, like red color, and if you are a petitioner, it will look like blue in color. I do have my opposition's memorial as well, so I'll show you that if I can find it. Wait. Unfortunately, I don't have my opposition's memorial. Yeah, because we only had 1, and I think my partner has that. But yeah, this will look blue to you. I think if possible, if I have it, if possible, I'll attach the PDF file, because I don't want you to have like the Word document, so you can just copy paste. It cuts your marks. So I'm gonna add a PDF file of my memorial. If you want it, just tell me in the comment section. So yeah, this is my memorial. This looks like it. And then when you open, the first thing you have is table of contents, but this is something that happens at the last. Okay, so how do you make your memorial? Now I can make a different video of editing the memorial. Let me know if you want that. Okay, so I'm saying okay and now a lot, pardon me, but okay. Again, yeah, so the first thing you do is create your heading types. If you know Microsoft Word, you know how to create heading types. You create heading types, and then automatically afterwards, when you create I had like 4 headings. So when I created all those 4 headings and I used in the Word file, afterwards you can just directly create table of contents, which I will show you if you want me to. Let me know. So like this is a table of contents, but this is all auto generated by the Microsoft Word. I did not have to type it. Okay. The next thing which happens in the Moot, for like my Moot memorial format was this. Okay, so I'm gonna follow this. Now you have index of authorities. Now index of authorities look like this. You have case laws, you have articles, you have like all the provisions, then you have Moot preposition if you have cited that, foreign case laws and books as well. So basically you have all this. This is also auto generated. When you type it in the footnote, you can cite it with the Microsoft Word, and after at the end of all of it you can just create a index of authorities that is auto generated. Again, I will show you it in different video when I'm recording the editing part. If I do record it, I'm not telling I can, but I will try my best. Next is list of abbreviations, which is very important at the same time, which is not that important, but you have to add it. So when you're making a list of abbreviation, I will tell you, when you are making any table in the memorial, it should be not boring at looking. So what happens is basically we do this. One is darker in color and then one is lighter in color. This is very basic stuff that I'm going to tell you. So if you are getting bored or if you don't want this information, you can just skip the video. It's okay, or you can just fast forward it. So when this happens, it just becomes more attractive in seeing. See, I'll tell you one thing. There are 300 to 500 students in one batch is what I'm getting. In my batch, there are only 500 students. Not only, but that's a lot. There are 500 students. There's going to be 250 memorials at least, because like 2 pair, if you're talking about, if there is only one person, one memorial, then 500 memorials. No one's gonna actually read the whole memorial. The one thing which will attract the reader is how you have edited it, how you have formatted it, how you have styled it, whatever you want to call it. So one thing which is very important in your memorial is the formatting, the editing, the look of it, because it's going to give you marks and it's going to give you level above the others. Okay, so edit it very nicely. There's always an orientation session. At least in Summarised Law School, we had an orientation session. I swear to God, I love that senior who gave me that orientation, because she explained very nicely how to edit my Moot, how to do it, and I have used that editing style in a lot of my research papers and everything, like my submissions, my class submissions, which is very helpful. It is very easy to learn. Just look at that video if you are from Summarised. If you are not from Summarised, I'm gonna try and make that video. If you have your own orientation session, best of luck, because that is going to be your one thing that you can't skip, because it's very important how your memorial looks. Now, list of abbreviations is basically what abbreviations you have used. For example, AND, if you have used AND to cut down words or something, or ORS for others, then AIR for All India Report, CO dot for company, V for versus, something like that. Okay. Next is statement of jurisdiction. In this, you just have to write down what jurisdiction you are covering in your own memorial for this Moot. Basically, there's one jurisdiction which is covered by everyone. Hopefully you find a jurisdiction which is not covered by anyone. We did find a jurisdiction which was not covered by anyone. 136, section 136 was used by everyone, but section 132 no one noticed, and that gave us a benefit for the oral pleading, because my partner recognized that we can also use section 132, and we used it, and it was useful for us. Next, so statement of jurisdiction is basically on what you know about the law, what you can do for the law, and like what you can use, what the application of the law is in general. Now, next is statement of facts. See, if you see that, open my PDF, because I'm gonna attach it, because it would be easier for you to look at it than this. See, when you see my statement of facts, you can see that I have like petitioner and respondent ka pura cheese, and then factual metrics mein I have done a table of it. This was created by me itself. So the whole table of it, जिसके अंदर dates दी हुई हैं, जिसके अंदर उसके so it has given like dates and the event that happened on that date, so it's easier for the reader to know and read about it. Then like it's a different thing, like statement of facts have parties, then factual metrics, background of the case, present dispute, what the disputes are. Now issues raised. So in issues raised, what you can do is you can do issue 1, you can write down the issue and then what you have covered in that issues. Like see, for example, the first issue for us was whether Pigeon Contractors is liable to pay damages to Mr. Aman Agrawal. Now in that I have added, it is contended dismissal page it is contended that Pigeon is not liable to pay damages to Mr. Aman Agrawal because, and then I've covered 3 points that why it's like that. So it's like index only that you have covered in general ki what you have written in the memorial, but in short of the headings. Next, let's come on the summary of the arguments. So whatever the arguments you have presented, see, I will tell you this, you do it at the last. Last means after you have done the arguments advanced. Argument advanced is basically what arguments you're going to present. So after you're done with the arguments advanced, you can go to the summary of arguments, and you can see that what you have written, just summarized it for each and every issue. Again, I will add the PDF. Please go and look at it how I've edited it. Next is argument advanced. Every argument will have 2 to 3 parts, and then you can see it in my memorial. You have to just advance it, okay? Yeah, I think, yeah, last should be, see, in also, wait, I will tell you that at the time of oral pleading, issue 4, and then very many sections we have also used. Last is prayer, like what prayer you have used. Prayer is basically what you want from the judge. If you want Mr. X to be liable of something, you have to write in the prayer that I declare that Mr. X is liable for it, or like uphold that this is like specific performance or something like that. Yeah, so this was the Moot. I'm very proud of this Moot. This is my like baby. This is my first Moot. Okay, now this was like how you can make a Moot, what you can do to make it attractive and everything, but also editing is very important, very important. But now let's go to one thing that I will tell you, that the mistakes we have made in our Moot. One very important mistake is the citations were not followed by a particular citation program like Oscola or something, Blue Book citation. Follow a citation style which is prescribed in your rule book. Because I did not use the citation style, mere marks kate the. Okay, so like whenever you're citing, I think it's right, wait, citations are in arguments advanced, right? See, these are the citations. I don't know if you're able to see it, or yaar, lighting. So these are the citations. Okay, now even when I'm saying Moot proposition section 17 page 13 or whatever, the citation style is wrong. I have to add full stop at the last. I have to add comma at a particular place. I have to add dates and year at a particular place for case laws. Follow a citation style. It's very important. Yeah, so basically that is one mistake that I do know of in my memorial, which was there. And sometimes just check it out, what spelling mistakes are, what if the parties are right. If you think you are many people did this mistake. The mistake that did was they did not know who they were representing as a petitioner or respondent. Many people as respondent actually represented petitioner sides. They actually made the whole memorial on the petitioner side, because sometimes the Moot propositions can be very confusing what side you are representing. So don't make that mistake. Do not make that mistake. Read it and like if possible, confirm it with a senior or confirm it with some of your classmates what side you are on. But seniors are also busy with their mood, so like I don't think so they'll be much of a help to you, because they'll have to read whole proposition. Yeah. personal problems, never mind. So yeah, I think this was all about the proposition. What are the do's and don'ts in the summary is: do's, follow the rule book. Follow the rule book for this. Follow the citation style which is explained in the rule book. Make your mood proposition, mood memorial represent like in a very good way, like make it attractive. These three things are very, very, very important. Okay. Next, don'ts: do not copy it from certain seniors memorial or anything, because every time it can leave a specific word, it can leave a specific case which is not yours, and it can just end up like you copied it. Okay. What you can do next is, what you don't have to do next is, like in the don'ts, represent wrong parties when you are a petitioner or a respondent. And yeah, I guess that's my do's and don'ts for the memorial. I hope this video was a little bit helpful for you. This was not that informative of the video, because this basically I told you what my memorial was and what the do's and don'ts were. I did not know how to edit it. I did not tell you how to edit it as such. If I get a chance when I'm editing my Moot, I will let you know how to edit it. But yeah, this was the video about the memorial. Next videos I'm gonna make about researcher test, which was not that good for me. But yeah, my oral pleading, what do's and don'ts you have to do, how to make your speech, how to prepare your speech. I will also make a video on what basics of NMS, that is Symbiosis Law School Novice Moot Court Selection, that is first year Moot, would look like. What are the rules and what are the guidelines, which would be very short of a video, 5 minutes. I will add it in somewhere. Yeah, I think I have covered pretty much everything about the memorial. And yeah, so hopefully you have liked this video, and see you in the next video. If you want anything else, comment down below. Bye bye.